Welcome everybody to Talk Tuesday with Sheen Magazine. It's Kimberly Chapman.
And Sammi Haynes.
And we are in Atlanta today. We're at the Marriott Marquis and we
Yes.
have the lovely Jasmine Burke with us. I just think she is simply gorgeous.
Sitting upright.
Uh-huh.
Thank you. You know, you have to have your posture
I know.
on point on television.
I know, right? I try to do it all the time, but sometimes it's just like,
Right.
I'm tired.
Right. Yes. I know all about that.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, damn, it hurt worse just trying to sit up.
I know, trying to correct what you did wrong
Exactly.
all the time.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I have this new chiropractor, and he tells me it's easier for the body to continue to do bad. But then when you finally start doing it correctly, then the body won't want to do bad anymore. Like the body will just keep doing bad.
Isn't it something that's easier to do bad
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
and harder to do good?
Wow.
Now that's good.
Wonder why that is.
I don't know.
Because it's our nature. Our nature is literally drawn to do bad before it is to do good.
What are you trying to say?
I know that don't make sense to me. I'm just sorry.
Yeah, I think
just
it's our
can't
nature.
understand that one. Because I'm godly. You're godly. We're godly.
Amen.
Yeah.
So I'm godly destined to do bad? Nah.
No.
I don't think so.
No.
That's my thought.
He had to put that in
He
there.
had
My
to put
thought.
that in there.
So Jasmine, you're with Lee Daniels, and your character on Star was killed.
Yay!
Yuck.
Boo, 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 boo. Yes.
So you actually were killed. It's no way they can revive you and bring you back.
Well, you know, you never know with Lee Daniels. You know, his creativity, his mind can bring you back as whatever he wants you
And
to
I
be.
really hope he does, because he did it with Empire. So maybe you can be in the dreams
Ooh.
of one of the characters, and then he'll be back, like speaking through them. Maybe speak through.
Let's address the camera. Lee Daniels, Sammi from Sheen Magazine has a
Lord.
Request.
request.
And a
Strong
great
request.
idea.
A strong request. Can you state that request?
Yeah, say that again for the camera
So
one more time.
maybe Jasmine can come back as like the vision or the dream or just the consciousness of one of the characters from on Star. We can figure it out.
Yeah.
You did it before in Empire. I know we can do it in Star.
Exactly. He said it good. He did it good.
Miss Chapman, do you agree?
I agree.
And she seconds.
Yeah,
that
I
motion.
second that motion.
Okay, so it is done.
So now the killing of your character was similar to that of the Sandra Bland issue. How do you feel about that?
I think it was amazing. Absolutely genius to connect it and tie it in so that when people are watching the show, not only are you being entertained, but it's charging you to think about social issues. And sometimes when you don't know a person, it's a cause and it's important.
Yeah.
But for Lee Daniels and the whole writing team to come back and say, well, let's make it personal, because characters, our viewers had a chance to get to know my character Danielle and really start to like her. So now that something like that happens, you feel like, oh my gosh, I felt that. So
Yeah.
I thought it was brilliant to use the art and the creative moment to speak to something real,
Yeah.
to start a real conversation.
So, but how did you feel doing that spot? Like, how did you feel knowing that something like that truly happened and the world is being able to see you revisit it? What were your thoughts at that particular time?
At the time, I knew it was very important, and I just kept thinking about how people would feel when they watched it. And I just kept feeling grateful to have the opportunity to use myself for something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Jasmine, she's just so gorgeous.
So I have to say that you have had an excellent year. I mean, not only did you do Star, you did Saints and Sinners. Like, you have been on your grind. So,
Yes.
like, big ups to you.
Thank you.
And just to go back to, like, the cast of people on Star, you're working with Queen Latifah and
Yes.
Quincy, who's connected to Sean Diddy, and you're working with Lee Daniels, who's, like, right now one of the top black male directors in Hollywood. Like, Jasmine, like, you're really, really doing it.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you. Wow. Can I please get a copy of this?
Oh yeah.
Of this interview?
So how does it feel to really work with all of that? You know, all of that star talent, and I didn't even name all the people. Tyrese and the list continues. You also
Campbell, Lenny Kravitz,
yeah,
Miss
and then you got a
Elliott was
chance
on.
to play the character and be the aunt. Well, no, the niece.
Yes.
Is it niece?
Niece, yes.
Niece to Gladys Knight.
Yes.
Wow.
Like, how was that? Like, it seemed like y'all were friends, but I know you didn't know her before then. You knew of her, but did you know her?
Oh my gosh, I felt like I did because her music is ingrained in my DNA. She's so legendary. But we had never met before, but she was sweeter than any apple pie you've ever tasted.
Oh, wow. That's sweet.
I'm telling you, she was like confection sugar. Just
Wow.
sweet, like cotton candy. You just don't even want to touch her. You feel like she'll dissolve. You just like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But she was amazing. Like, I just learned just from watching her, being able to sit this close to her for hours and just talk to her. Just an example in grace.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just her whole everything was just graceful, just effortlessly graceful. So it was awesome.
Wow. It's exciting to be with legends, like you know, because you get to learn and understand that when you get to a certain point in life, it's really not that serious. And what's most serious or important is that you help your fellow man and woman.
Absolutely.
So yeah, and not only are you an actress, and you're a singer,
Yes.
and you have a single. Hear what I hear.
Yes.
You go, young lady.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw you show your moves off. Like, you was showing your moves and stuff where everybody and start sing, dance, or something.
Yes.
And you were dancing in those thigh-high boots.
I was. Okay. Strapped all the way up the leg.
Yes.
Well,
But
you
you know-
deserve it all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
What were you about to say?
No, I was just going to say, our choreographer on Star,
Yeah.
Sean Bankhead.
He's the bomb.
Whew. he is legendary in the making. You know,
Yeah.
he's just, you know, I think of Gregory Haynes when I think of him. Like, he's just really amazing. But he choreographed the piece, and he just said, have fun with it, lay in the groove, lay in the pocket, and just have fun. And we did. And so, yeah, I can dance.
I know. I saw it. Well, we all saw it that you could dance, so of course you can.
Yeah.
So now you dance, you sing, you act. So how do you balance all of these characters? Because in Saints and Sinners you play a doctor, so you go from on Star you're a stylist in the beauty profession, and then on Saints and Sinners you a doctor. So you go from one extreme to the next. But I guess that's the idea.
Yes. Well, you know, that's one thing about my career I've been really grateful for is that I don't get typecast. You know, I really have had the opportunity to play so many different types of
That's
characters.
wonderful.
You know, from teenagers to grown women to a single mother to a single lady out there. Like, it's just a runaway teenager, a pregnant teenager. I get to play, you know,
Yeah,
funny.
you're so versatile. You as Jasmine is just versatile. That's great.
I thank God for it.
Yeah.
I really do, because, you know, to whom much is given, much is
required.
Yes, and I take the gift very serious.
And that's good. I can tell. I always enjoy being in your space when I'm with you. Yes, it's awesome.
It is so magnetic,
Yeah,
and you feel
exactly.
it. Like you totally feel it.
Thank you. I was honored to even be in Sheen magazine.
Oh,
Well, it's
you
not
know-
over. It's going to be
Yeah.
even more opportunities that you'll be with Sheen magazine.
Exactly.
Like today. You see?
We're
like
here.
Today.
And legendary too, right?
And legendary.
Yes,
Yeah,
coming up
absolutely.
again.
Again.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for being with us. Yeah.
You've been so supportive, like, from the beginning. Like, we appreciate that.
Thank
So we thank you. So tell me this. So for any actress that is out here listening to us and watching us, new, that is maybe not located in LA or New York, what word of advice you would give to them? Because you go back and forth from LA, but you do live in Atlanta.
Yes.
But you seem to have done really well.
Yes. Well, I started my career in Atlanta when there really wasn't an industry. It wasn't like it is now when I started over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was few and far in between, but I stuck with it, and to the point where people know when you come to Atlanta to cast something, you got to see this girl, Jasmine Burke. And
good.
so, but I had to work, build that and build that and build that and build that and stick with it, and not be in it for fame or popularity, but to really want to contribute something to the world, you know?
Oh my God, you need to say that again, because
That was
a lot of
good,
people don't
Jasmine.
get it. They want the
Yes.
fame and they don't want to do the work behind it. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I've dealt with so many different things being the owner of a business. So, and I just love who you are, because when I met you, my very first time I met you, you were Jasmine. I meet you every time, you're Jasmine. Like, you're just an awesome young lady.
Thank you.
What do you see yourself doing in the future?
Being a green lighter, being someone in Hollywood that gets projects made. My word, my company can get a project made.
I look forward to seeing so much more from you.
Thank
Like,
you.
you're an awesome young lady, and I know I've said it 100 times, everybody, but you give people their accolades. You
Yes.
know, you always give it to someone, and you're doing an awesome job. So I hope the best for you, many blessings,
Thank you.
much success. Thank you for being a Sheen magazine supporter.
All the time.
So is there
Okay?
anything else you want your fans and people to know?
Yes, I do. Saints and Sinners, we're coming back March 5th on Bounce TV. It's going to be a wild ride. I just want to thank all of our supporters who tuned in season 1. It made us the #1 show on television.
The show is really
#1.
good.
We broke records,
That's
and
wonderful.
I was just so extremely amazed to be a part of the leading cast and be able to do something like that. And we want to do it again this year. So March 5th, Saints and Sinners, Bounce TV, we're coming back.
Oh, I love Bounce TV too. I think I watch Bounce TV every day.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, did I mean to say that?
Yes, it's okay to say it. I watch Bounce TV a lot
I
too.
do too. I watch Bounce TV, but you know.
That's too.
You
Yeah.
can't find those good throwback
You
movies
cannot.
anywhere else.
You cannot. And I love I go home and click. I just sit there.
And it's on. Yes.
I surely do. Well, Sammi, you got anything else?
Well, thank you, Jasmine, so much for being here with Sheen Magazine. We certainly appreciate it, and we look forward to doing more with you as we watch you on Saints and Sinners, and maybe you'll come back on Star in some form of another, somebody's consciousness. We never know whom.
Well, you
Yes.
know,
But we
they
look
might
forward
have
to
something
it.
else for her.
Oh, yeah?
Hey,
So, yeah, that's what we
Come
said.
as another
they got,
person.
they got something else planned for her. So, you know, she moving on up.
Jasmine Burke, everybody. We're so excited to have her again on the set of Sheen Magazine.
Talk Tuesday with Sheen Magazine. Kimberly Chapman.
And Sammi Haynes.